All right, here we are ready to go in Providence, Rhode Island. Barnstable visiting Rhode Island take on the LaSalle Rams here tonight in Providence. They come in this thing undefeated, LaSalle 4-2. And we are in for a good one. Another tough test for this Rams squad in terms of out-of-state games. They played St. John's Prep of the Week, have another big test in the undefeated Barnstable Redhawks. Rams will receive the ball first. They won the opening coin toss and chose to receive. They want to make a statement here on a Friday night here at home. Tim Duffy on the call here tonight for Sports Nation. We are ready to go. 12 minutes on the clock. And we ought to have a good one right here between two very good teams. Two teams at the class of their respective states. And LaSalle versus Barnstable is officially underway here in Providence. Returning from the 4-yard line, it is Jaden Givens around the corner. Givens down the sideline, and he gets to the 39-yard line. Rather, Donald Young. That is Young, who has done a whole lot for this Rams team this season. Return the kickoff.
Officially spawned on the 39, where LaSalle takes over. First down and 10.
Here's Perry, the DeLuise slow motion man. Perry will throw on his first play. This one is complete to Antonio Bearden, and Bearden looking to get back to the line of scrimmage and does, but barely swallow it up. First one there defensively, who finished him off actually, was Davari Hunter. And it's good for no gain, but that is the first completion of the game for Perry. First catch for Bearden. For no gain. Second down now. Perry hands it off. This one right up the middle and stumbling across the 45-yard line. That time it's Angelo Gomez getting an increased role in this offense as the season goes. He's able to pick up 7 that time. 3rd and 3 now. First third down for the Rams, who've been pretty good on third this season. Looking to convert their first here tonight. They're going to hand it off again around the corner and can't get there, as it's nothing on that play for Coogan, and they're going to punt. On 4th and short, Coach Copeland brings out the punting unit, and that ends the first drive of the game for LaSalle. as Barnstable able to stall it.
Fourth and 1.
Fourth down and about 2. They punt, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 20. So here comes Barnstable on their first drive today. Let's see what they can do with a team that is undefeated and has just been blowing teams out all season. Start in the shotgun here. It's a bad snap, picked up inside the 5 and going backwards. It's a huge loss. About 14 on the play there. Try to get cute on the Wildcat right there, and Jason Dyer is blown up back to the 4-yard line. Big tackle there for LaSalle. Here's the handoff to Dyer on 2nd and long, and he's going to get a yard. 3rd down now. Not how Barnstable want to start this game.
Ball carried by number 8, Jason Dyer.
Going backwards for a lot of yards there. Here's 3rd and 23. Got to get to the 28-yard line. Gonna roll out. Looking to throw, fires. It is well short of the 1st down. Fighting for extra yardage there was Brady Kundle. On the pass from Kyle Coffin, the quarterback, he's able to pick up a good gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Got about 17 of the 23, and it's 4th down. Now it is 4th. So that's why you play the field position game right there. Trust your defense, and they're able to get a stop. There's 4th down, the punt. Back deep is Bearden and Young. And Bearden's going to pick it up in traffic and gets out of the tackle, tiptoes the sideline, is out at about the 38-yard line. Not a great decision there by Antonio Bearden to pick that ball up, but he does anyways. Makes it 1st and 10, though, for the Rams.
Puts the ball. Fielded number 4, Antonio Bearden. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line for Salle. 1st down.
Rams looking to answer now. Salle, this is arguably their best team in a few years. They've looked good this year. Coming off back-to-back wins against Hendricken and St. Ray's. That was their first win against Hendricken in the regular season in 11 years. Here's Perry. Going to give Gomez. Swallowed up, got some positive yardage, but he met his match at the 42-yard line. Gain of 3. Second carry for Angelo Gomez, up to 10 yards here in the first couple of drives. Play action for Perry. Going to roll out right and fire down the field. It is complete. Givens across the 40. First big chunk play for the Rams, and it's good for 19. Jaden Givens with his first catch. Makes it 1st down. And it's the first down today for LaSalle. They're going to hand it off right up the middle this time. Always got to be aware if Perry's going to throw that thing, and it's a gain of 2 for Gomez. That's it. Give him about 3, actually. 2nd and 7 now. Bad snap. Perry picks it up. Has to make something happen here himself. And is lucky to get some positive yardage there. Good heads-up play from Perry, but I'm not sure what happened with that snap right there. He's able to pick up 2, and it brings us back to 3rd down. It's a 3rd down and 5 now. And Perry's out of the game. Brady Nardozzi's in at quarterback. He just scampered around the field. Oh, man. Nardozzi, the junior quarterback. We saw him throw a touchdown pass against Hendricken in relief of Perry. Here's 3rd down and 5. They need a conversion here. Nardozzi pumps and goes long, wide open, touchdown, Mosley. He got away from the defense and puts the Rams on the board first. What a way to convert on 3rd down. $34 yards. Extra point from Marino is good. And Brady Nardozzi, we've seen him come in just a couple of times this year, and he's thrown 2 touchdown passes in back-to-back games that we've been here at LaSalle for. Rams on the board first. Great protection there from the offensive line, and Nardozzi with the vision to find Mosley, who just went on a go route. Unbelievable. What a way to strike gold first for LaSalle. Kick from Marino. From the 13-yard line on the return. Bounces off a tackle, getting outside, gets by another one, lowers the shoulder. And a good return. And Marino makes a tackle, the kicker. Bringing down Hagen Diaz, the returner right there. The 35-yard line. The kicker says, I can tackle too, you know, and he's able to get it done right there. Here comes Kyle Coffin and this offense. Daniel Murphy, the running back here. 4 receivers split out wide. And in motion, it is Dyer. And that's going to be a flag. False start. Or legal motion, one of the two. And yeah, false start. First flag today goes against the visiting team. First down and 15 now. Give right up the middle, and LaSalle's defense says, get out of here, to Jason Dyer. No gain on the play. That's actually Murphy on his first carry. And a good tackle there from Sisto, who met his match right there. Goes quickly. Gets out of some trouble. Coffin's going to take off and get out of bounds after a gain of about 6, and it's third down again. First carry for Coffin. Third down and 9. They whiffed on their last third down. Can they convert here? Just over 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Coffin rolls out to his right, throws across his body, incomplete. He was looking for Kundal there, and it's going to be another punt for Barnstable, as the Redhawks start 0 for 2 on third down. This is a Red Hawk team that has scored at least 33 points in every game of this season. They win by an average of over 4 touchdowns per game, and LaSalle will have the ball with a 7-0 lead now. For the first time today, they will have possession of the ball with the lead and trying to show the Red Hawks that they are those guys in Rhode Island. Here comes the Rams offense. Starting from the 27-yard line. Sam Perry back in the game after he came out for the touchdown that Bray Nardozzi threw last possession. Here's first down. Perry's going to throw. Gets hit on the release. Downfield is Bearden, though, and it's tipped around incomplete. The coverage that time from Dylan Hamilton. It looked like if he didn't get hit, he could have got that to Bearden right in the bucket. But it falls to the turf. Second down. First incompletion for all 3 quarterbacks that have played today. Rather, the second, as we saw the incompletion from Coffin on third down a moment ago. Second down. Give it up the middle. Flag flies. In the meantime, it's a gain of about a yard. But a flag is down. And it's against Barnstable. It's a face mask. A fresh set of downs now for LaSalle. So forget 3rd and 9. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44. From the 44. Perry fires, sideline, caught. Mosley stays in bounds. Let's get some extra yardage there, and he's able to pick up about 7 right there. His first catch since the touchdown, and got some extra yardage on that play. Call it 2nd and 3. Pistol formation here. Give it right side. First down. Gain of 5 that time for number 5. The fresh set of downs for LaSalle. Looking to go up 2 scores against this vaunted Barnstable defense. Give it again, the right side. And a gain of about 3 that time. Gain of a yard, second down. Salle just being smart with the football here. It's a team that doesn't go down a lot, I'll tell you that. They have not allowed 2 touchdowns in a game since September 12th, the Red Hawks defense against Brockton. Allowing just 20 points in their last 4 games. Bubble screen to Bearden, gets a block. Bearden, first down to the 30. Fresh set of downs, he picks up a dozen. Antonio Bearden, got to get him cooking. That's his second catch. His first for a positive yardage, and it's a first down for LaSalle. Under 2 minutes now in the first quarter. How good is Perry at operating this offense? Bearden the motion man. Perry looks that way. Going to step up and let it fly downfield. Incomplete in the area that time of Jalen Mosley. And it's second down.
Second and 10.
Makes it second down and 10. Nardozzi back in the game. He throws a screen. This one is caught for nothing. No gain. And it's third down. Howarth. Goes for a gain of nothing there. It's third down, and LaSalle, we saw them score a touchdown on their last third down. Perry is back in for this crucial down. Under a minute to go now in the first. Out of field goal range for Marino in all likelihood. Would be from 48 yards from here. Bearden once again in motion. Perry looking, fires downfield, not on the same page with Donald Young. Incomplete. Young went back shoulder. Perry went on the go route. Maybe a little choice route right there, and it was not the one they both picked. Fourth down. This is going to be a punt from short yardage this time. Oh, they're going to try it, actually. My apologies. Here's a field goal attempt from 48 yards away. 48. Does Marino have the leg? Snap, spot, kick, got tipped, I believe. It's short anyways. Here's the return. He'll kneel it. It sounded like Logan Strunk got a piece of that ball. And the kick was missed anyways. So instead of pushing them back, it'll be a touchback. And they will start with the football at the 20. .33 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Missed chance for the Rams to go up 2 scores right there, but we've held Barnstable to a halt so far here in the first quarter. Can their defense do it again for the 3rd consecutive drive? We'll see. In all likelihood, the last play of the first, barring an incomplete pass or a stoppage of clock. Handoff right up the middle for a gain of about 3 that time for Dyer. And that is going to be the way the first quarter ends. In all likelihood, Dyer ending the period 3 carries, negative 10 yards. Will they snap it one more time with 10 seconds? They will, actually. And it will be Dyer again this time. And he gets about 4 on that play. And now that will officially wrap up the first quarter. 3rd down when we return here on Sports Nation. Rams 7, Redhawks nothing.
That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Quarter 2 action, we are back quickly. Had the little swag surf in between the first and second quarters. Got us pretty lit up here. Here's 3rd down, though, for the Redhawks. 4 yards to go. The 30 is where they need. Coffin's going to go, actually a wildcat here. Direct snap, and I don't think they got there. They didn't. They only got 2. They needed 4. And it's going to be 4th down again. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd down. That was Dyer, who we've seen on a couple of those direct snaps so far, only getting 2 on that play. And it's going to be 4th down and 2. Are they going to go for it? This is 4th down. They are going for it. Coffin, oh, man jumped early. Rashawn Petterkin, the pulling guard, blows the play and ends the possession effectively for the Redhawks. So 4th and 2 becomes 4th and 7, much less manageable, but that was telling that they were going to go for it there. Not anymore. Petterkin committing the 3rd Barnstable penalty here in this game so far. Unbelievable. So here's the 3rd punt for the Redhawks. It's Bearden and Young back deep. Young will catch at the 44 and get tripped up at the 49. Great tackle there made by Josh Ferguson, the senior, to bring down the fast Donald Young. So 3 drives, 3 punts for the Redhawks. Sure, they weren't expecting this coming into this one, but here you have it. Not on their A game so far today. Handoff here on 1st down, lunging some good yardage there. Gomez able to pick up about 6 on the play. He's having himself a decent game so far. 4 carries for 19 here in the first.
Second and 4 from the 46.
Handoff right up the gut. It's Gomez trying to get outside and cannot get outside, but gets a couple yards there again to make it 3rd down. And a modest, only 2 yards, 3rd and 2.
3rd and a short 2. Coming up for the Rams. Third and 2 from the 43.
Handoff. Oh, a big hit in the backfield. They gave it to Givens there, and it was a monstrous collision from Davari Hunter for a loss of 2, and that is going to be another 4th down. Another punt coming up.
Number 51 onslaught. That goes for a loss of a little over a yard. 4th and 3.
So they're going to punt on 4th down again. And got some fans next to us saying there were too many men on the field there. Let's see what the flag is. And timeout was called first before the snap. And it's Barnstable taking their first timeout of this half. So it'll still be 4th down. They did have too many men on the field there at first. Got the timeout though, and low scoring game. 7-0 still in favor of the Rams. Both of these two teams have had their possessions so far, but nothing going right for either or. Here's the punt. And, oh, it's muffed. Wait, no, it wasn't. I thought it was muffed. Oh, my goodness. Just a great tackle there. A risky return that time. I don't even know why he caught that, Ferguson. Didn't go too bad for him, though. Fresh set of downs here for the Red Hawks.
It's the Red Hawks. 1st and 10.
Red Hawks looking to show off that 39-point-per-game offense they have. They've been blanked up to this point. Split backfield here on 1st down. The give. It's Dyer, right side, looking for a block. Gets it. Dyer gets tripped up, though, over his own footing, and he could have got some more yards there. Only gets about 1 or 2. It's not what you want on your 1st down play, but nonetheless, positive yardage there for Dyer, and it's 2nd and 8. It's a tough outing so far, like I've mentioned. Had that negative 14-yard carry on the first play of the game on the bad Wildcat that they had on their opening play. Since then, though, just 5 carries for 12 yards, and now another flag. And I think does LaSalle have 12 out there? No, it's against the Red Hawks. Illegal substitution. You don't see that all too often. But the Red Hawks making it happen. 4th penalty against the visitors. And LaSalle still yet to be flagged in this game. 2nd and 13 now. Run, left side, looking for anything, and it's a great tackle there from Donald Young on the carry. That time. Lost my roster for a sec. Oh my goodness, my apologies. Carry that time from Hagen Diaz. Dias picks up 5 though. Here's 3rd and 8. And Coffin is sacked. Got brought down for a huge loss. Robert Ray gets the takedown on 3rd down. It's going to be another punt forced by this LaSalle defense. Fourth down again. And this Barnstable offense, they have not looked the way that we thought they would look. 4th and 13, loss of 5 on the sack. Oh my gosh, it's a terrible punt. It's returned by Gibbons. Can he get it? Oh, he did. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. Special teams follies for Barnstable, and it's a touchdown for LaSalle. Unbelievable. Oh. What happened? Gotta watch that again. I mean, that hit one of the up men right there. I don't even know. Yeah, hit off the back of one of their own players who were blocking. Rennell Armstrong, the senior captain, hit off his back, and Givens has a special teams touchdown. You saw that, a couple of years ago with the Bills and Dolphins, the infamous butt punt. That was the back punt right there. You never see that. That's unbelievable. Next point is good to make it a 14-0 Rams lead. First time 2 touchdowns have been scored against this Red Hawk team in 6 weeks. In 42 days exactly. Here's the kick. It is a boot. And it's Dias from the 13. Dias right at the gut. Gets a little push and down to the 33. Good return there. Nothing going right for this Barnstable offense here today. This has been bad. It's a bad showing right here. Handoff. Good run from Dyer. Gets about 6 or 7 on that play. Give him 6. Give him actually 4, my apologies. So pardon my brain rot, but he only gets 4 on the play. 2nd down and, he did get 6. Yeah, he did. 2nd down and 4. And it's a keeper from Coffin who gets a big run. Coffin inside the 10, touchdown. Nobody saw it coming. 60 yards for Kyle Coffin. And what an answer for the Red Hawks. Wow. Kyle Coffin, the keeper. And with that, he's already the leading rusher for the Redhawks here today. Extra points is up and good for Hagen-Dazs. What a run. And what a way to answer back.
That brings our score with 5:49 remaining in the half to LaSalle 14, Barnstable 7.
And now we have a football game again. They are right back in this thing after that one, for sure. They're huddling up for this kickoff. Maybe an onside kick, probably not, but we'll see. You never know. The team that's 6-0, what they have up their sleeve. Here's the kick. It's a squib. Returning from the 10 is Young, and Young runs into a wall, gets down to 29, though. That's where LaSalle will begin this drive. What a run, though, from Coffin. Putting the LaSalle defense in a coffin right there, but hopefully for the Rams, it's not something that they cannot answer. And knowing these guys, it definitely won't be. We've seen how this Rams team does it in these last, maybe last possession of the first half. They try to just get some valuable plays, some easy yards, move those chains. There's a first down run right up the gut for about 3. And it was Gomez that time for his 6th carry today. Second down. Clock winding down to about 5 minutes. Play action here for Samuel Perry on second down. He's going to throw into traffic. Oh, it should have been picked. Oh, my goodness. Through the midst of Hagen-Dazs and incomplete. Third down.
Perry's pass was incomplete. There's a third down and 7. No side.
Here's 3rd and 7. LaSalle 1 of 3 on third down. Nursing this 7-point lead. Visitors chanting defense. Perry says, doesn't matter, finds Bearden over the middle. Across the 45. What a bullet from Perry. Gain of 26, but Bearden is down. He is slow to get up, shaken up. Oh, no. You can't lose Antonio Bearden in this game. He gets up quickly, though. That's a big blow for the Rams. You got up quickly, though, so that is a promising sign for sure. But you need him back. You need him back in this game. Here's first down from the 41. Perry going to throw again. Throws deep. Got a man out there one-on-one and incomplete. Stride for stride was Kayshawn Chisholm. He was looking for Mosley there, and now it's second down. And Antonio Bearden, he's already back on the field. He had to come off for one play. As you know the rules, when you get medical assistance, you come off for a play. But he's already back in. Here's 2nd and 10. DeLuise, the motion man, almost fell down. Perry, design rollout right. Fires to DeLuise, who's open. And DeLuise getting pushed down to about the 36 for a 5-yard gain. And now it is once again 3rd down. Gomez stays in as the back here on 3rd down. This 4-minute drill. Trying to get the play from the sideline here. And, Perry has just been spectacular all season. He's the best LaSalle quarterback they've had in years. 3rd down. Play action to Gomez. Now flip it to him on the other side. And Gomez cannot break the tackle on that play from Logan Strunk. Got some positive yardage, but it's 4th down and short, and it looks like the Rams are going to go for it. Needed 5, got 3, 4th and 2. Gomez, his first catch. 6 different receiver here tonight for LaSalle. Here's 4th down, going for it for the first time today. First 4th down attempt from either team tonight. Perry goes under center for the first time all evening, and sounds like some whistles blew. Yeah, I think a timeout is going to be called on the field. And they're telling the LaSalle bench to back up. It's going to be a timeout against nobody. It's the official timeout. Continue to wind down that clock, they say. Perry under center. Gomez in motion. Here is the play action fake on 4th and 2. Fires downfield for Bearden, who catapults out of bounds to the 21-yard line. First down. Good for 13. On that designed play action fake. How good was that? The play screamed, we're running it. And this offense catches them off guard. To the tune of a 13-yard play. .222 to go. Perry looking downfield. End zone, one-on-one for Mosley. Did he catch it? He did! Touchdown, LaSalle! He said, that's mine. And the Rams go back up 2 scores. Touchdown number 2 for Mosley. And Perry could not have put that in a better spot. Unbelievable. Three catches, 67 yards for Mosley here in the first half. Extra point from Marino is true. And as a 21-7 game. 2-minute drill time for Barnstable. Looking to make it a 2-for-1, as they will also receive the second half kickoff. They'll have 2 timeouts to play with on this drive. What a first half for LaSalle. 2 third down conversions, 4th down conversion. A couple of touchdowns offensively and a special team score, along with forcing 4 punts in the first half on offense that came in this thing averaging 39 points per game. They've been nearly perfect all season long, this Barnstable offense. Not today. But it's the tale of 2 halves. Here's the return. And it's a solid one down to the 33, 34-yard line. So 2 timeouts for Coffin and company. What can they do here?
To the 32, or it's first down, Barnstable.
Just saw Coffin run for that 60-yard touchdown a second ago. Start off from the pistol here on first down with Dyer as the back. 3 receivers split out. Actually only 2, got extra linemen in there. Handoff to Dyer on first down. Breaks a couple of tackles and lunges forward to the 38. Going conservative there. Picks up 5.
Dyer on the carry, good for a gain of 5. Here's up a second and 5 for the Redhawks.
He's been the bell cow here today. Not a single run over 10 yards, not even over 6 yards here today. And Coffin will keep. A flag is down. It's a first down in the meantime. But let's see what the penalty is. And on a rushing play, the indication is that it's against the offense. But let's see. 4 flags in this game. They've all been against the Redhawks so far. It's a face mask, actually, a 5-yard face mask. So gets it up to the 49-yard line. So Coffin keeps the yardage. His tally tonight up to 71 yards. Really helped with that 60-yard rushing touchdown. Going to run again. It's Dyer down the sideline. Dyer out of bounds to the 40. About a yard shy of the first. Actually, he did get the first. Gave him some extra yardage there. Good for 11. And that's his longest carry of the first half. 1:18 to go, and the Redhawks still with 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They're going to run it again. Dyer to the 35. They're just trying to gas this LaSalle defense right here. Just keep pounding the rock. They've only thrown the ball twice all game. Here he is again. A weird handoff, but Dyer's able to recover it and get a first down. 7-yard gain that time, and they still are not taking a timeout yet. We're down to 50 seconds to go. From the 22. Empty the backfield here. Now give it on the end around, coming near side with the football, and brought down only after a gain of about 1 or 2. On the play was Higgins. Rather gain of about 5, my apologies. And it's going to be second down and 5. That is going to be the second timeout called by Barnstable here with 31 seconds to go in the first half. Still got 1 timeout. Second carry for Dias. They have just ran the ball all game, which has worked against their opponents in Massachusetts so far this season. Not against the Rams all too much tonight, with the exception of the Kyle Coffin 60-yard touchdown. But this drive is really showing who the Redhawks are offensively. A 2-minute drill. They are just pounding this rock. Pretty well-paced first half we have so far. Here is the give again. Dyer gets outside. Now cuts back in. Dyer finds the hole and down to the 5-yard line. There is a flag down, though. It's a gain of 12 in the meantime, but what's the flag? Well, Salle thinks it's against Barnstable, but it is a face mask again against LaSalle. They will take their first timeout after that, so it will be first down and goal from the 3-yard line. Wow. So LaSalle, who had not been penalized all game before this drive, has 2 face mask calls. They have just allowed the Redhawks to run it down their throat on this possession. They've moved it 63 yards already on the drive. The help of 8 yards of penalties, but here's first and goal from the 3. Give. Dyer bounces off one and gets in for the touchdown. That drive was all him. And Barnstable, with 18 seconds left in the first half, have made it a 1-score game and will receive the second half kickoff. Wow. Ran it 8 times on that drive. For number 8, Jason Dyer, extra point. Kick is on the way, and it is true for Dias. And it is a 21-14 game. And you don't think LaSalle will do anything crazy here. They still have all 3 timeouts. They actually have 2 timeouts. They just use one defensively right there. Really all depends. You know, we seldom have a long drive against St. John's Prep in the 30-second, 1-minute drill type of range. 18 ticks here. Let's see what they want to do. And that's a big blow for the Rams. Like I mentioned, Barnstable can go 2 for 1, have a chance to tie it up to begin the third when we return after the break. It's one of those things that can really set the tone of the football game right there. So here's the kick from Dias. Off and away. Here's the squib, actually, and it is going to be falling on top of at the 36. So now LaSalle, they can really talk here. Squib kick, heads up play right there by the return man, Goodwin, the junior, just to get down. I mean, in high school football, you get down, that stops the clock and the play is over. You got a kicker in Quincy Marino who can hit. You trust him kicking these long balls. They sent him out for a 48-yarder earlier. And now from this range, you're about 35 yards away, but it looks like Perry's just going to kneel it. And Sam Perry does kneel it. That's going to end the first half. Didn't want to risk anything with 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. That wraps up the first 24 minutes, though. Rams 21, Redhawks 14. What a great half that we've had here on Sports Nation. Jalen Mosley with a pair of touchdowns. Givens with a punt return touchdown off of a special teams well from the Redhawks. But Barnstable scoring on their last 2 drives. Coffin the 60-yarder, then a long drive led by the senior running back Jason Dyer, who punched it at the end of the drive. So we'll be back in about a dozen minutes here on Sports Nation. Rams 21, Redhawks 14. Barnstable will receive the second half kickoff. All right, we are back here, half number 2. Rams, Red Hawks here on Sports Nation. Salle received the ball first. That was their choice. They will kick off to begin the second half now. To the Red Hawks, who just had a long drive in the 2-minute drill to end the first half. Tim Duffy bringing you back here live from Providence. And we are underway back here in the second. It's the return from the 8. Dias right up the middle, a burst of speed to the 34. And that is where Barnstable will begin their opening possession of the second half. 66 yards away from a tie game. An extra point as well, obviously. Salle forced Barnstable to punt on their first 4 possessions. And the Red Hawks have scored on their last 2. Here's the handoff, left side. It's Dyer with a good run. He started off very slow in that first half, really picked it up on that last drive. Says it was all him on that last drive. Picks up 7 right there. And this time he's going to fight through some traffic and get a hard-fought yard. And once again, it's going to be third down. Barnstable still 0 for 4. On third down. Here's third and a yard. It's a long yard. Here they have it in them. Handoff. Dyer finds the hole and gets the first to the 49. Gain of 6. And that's the first third down conversion today for the Red Hawks. The 16th carry for Dyer. Here is Coffin on the keeper this time. Gets around the edge and he gets out of bounds after picking up some positive yards. Saw him have that sneaky fast 60-yard touchdown there in the first half. Gets a yard there to midfield. And now it's 2nd and 9. Stops the clock because he got out of bounds. Play action here. Coffin rolling. Going to keep again. Looking for anywhere to go with it. And he's brought down by Gomez at about the 48 for a gain of 2. They say he got out of bounds again. And once again, it is going to be third down. 6th third down try here for the Red Hawks. And this is huge. They've only thrown the ball twice today. And they were both on third down. It was on 3rd and 17 and a 3rd and 10. Here's 3rd down and 7 from the 48 of LaSalle. Stretch play, left side. Dyer lunges for the first. Oh, man. How good has he been down the stretch? Gain of 8. Needed 7, got 8, and it's back-to-back third down conversions by the virtue of Dyer's legs. He has been everything for this defense. Here's first down. For this offense, excuse me, since the beginning of the last drive. Dropping back, looking to throw it left side off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Oscar Johnson that time, incomplete. And that's the first pass we've seen in a couple of possessions here for Barnstable. And Johnson was open. He could have had some extra yardage too. Second down. Counter play. Right side. Dyer with a big run. Still going. To the 27. Got a baker's dozen there. Gain of 13. For his longest run of the night. Give him 14 actually, the 26. Two backs lined up here on first down. Play action for Coffin. Looking to go down the field. Got a man open. It's caught down to the 5. Still going to the end zone. Is he in, Kundal? He is at the 1 yard line, at the half yard line. 25-yard gain for Kundal, and it's first and goal for the Redhawks. They're going to go quick here, though. Maybe a quarterback keeper. And Coffin will keep. Is he in? They say yes. Touchdown. Redhawks. An extra point away from a tied game here in Providence. Unbelievable. Second rushing touchdown for Coffin today. Extra point to even it up at 21. And it is good. 21-21. And I mentioned earlier, the Redhawks are going to try to go back-to-back, 2 for 1. After LaSalle scored a touchdown, gave them the ball back at the end of the first half, and they did exactly that. They have trailed by 14 tonight twice. And for the second time, the Rams let them in the end zone on back-to-back possessions. Unbelievable. 21 apiece here in Providence. And this is what we thought was going to happen with Barnstable. They were going to be able to move the ball down the field. And it took them a while to get their rhythm. They've now scored on 3 consecutive drives, all touchdowns. .8:32 to play here in the third quarter. About a 3.5-minute drive right there. Here's the kick. It's another squib kick. And to the 35 goes Daniel Lynch. Salle, let's see what they got in their bag. LaSalle, they've played a lot of thrillers here at home this season. This is the 4th game we've had of them this year. They had the 28-27 win against Chaminade, school from Mineola, New York. Then they had the St. John's Prep game, which they played well in against a team like St. John's Prep, who really just smokes everyone, to be quite frank with you. And then they had the Bishop Henrican game that went to overtime a couple of weeks ago. Here's 1st and 10. Give Gomez up the middle. Got some good positive yardage before he's finished by Logan Strunk after a gain to the 37-yard line. Good for 5. Second down and 5 now. Gomez, his 7th carry tonight. He's seen some action from him at Howarth. Gomez getting the bulk of those carries, though. Here's second down. De Luis motions. Perry throws the screen. It's Givens with a block, and Givens gets pummeled about a yard short. Barnstable says they have the ball. Do they? The officials will talk about it here. They think they have it. Oh, my goodness. There's a flag down as well, though. It's a gain of about 6 for Givens. So I think they're going to say that Givens was down, but what's the flag? It's against LaSalle. Hold against LaSalle at the 40-yard line. So 10 yards from the spot. So it was at the 37, brings it back to the 27, and it's going to be 2nd down and 16. They need the 42. 2nd down and 15. 3rd penalty against the Rams tonight. That's their first on offense all evening. 2nd and long. Perry looking left. Under pressure. He's wrapped up and sacked. Brought down by Ronell Armstrong. First sack for the Red Hawk defense here tonight. That's a loss of 8 on the play. Makes it 3rd and forever now. Back to the 19. Third and long. Let's see what they want to do here. You got Sam Perry who can sling the rock, but do you want to play it safe? They're going to throw. Perry dumps it off. It's caught by Gomez. Needs some yards after the catcher. Won't get it enough. Down to the 30. And that's going to be a punt for LaSalle. He had 24, got half of it. 4th and 12 now. And a huge sack, along with the holding penalty against LaSalle, that pushed them backwards and they can't recover. Here's 4th down, punt, another one for the Rams. Their 3rd punt here tonight. Here it is. End over end. Oh, it's a muff! It's a muff, but they're going to fall back on top of it. What was Dyer thinking to even try to field that one with Dan Franklin, with Jeff Rodriguez right in his face, the freshman. But Kayshawn Chisholm makes a drive-saving play here for the Redhawks. I don't know what Dyer was thinking, even trying for that. Without calling a fair catch, at least. That's what I mean. You got to catch it. You don't want to let it bounce, but he didn't even call for a fair catch. But here is Barnstable. 3 straight scoring drives. Starting at the 24. Man in motion. Here is the handoff. And they're going to do a triple option here. Back to Dyer. And Dyer going to get about 9. Coffin kept it and gave it back to Dyer for a good gain there. Picks up 9. Oh, that was Chisholm, I think, on the carry. Trickeration there on the triple option. Haven't seen that tonight from them. Here's Dyer right up the gut, gets the first down for about 3. That was Chisholm's first carry of the game as well.
Dyer's carry up the middle is good for a gain of 3. And the first down for the Red Hawks. Ball spotted on the 46-yard line.
Inside the final 5 minutes now of the 3rd. It's been all Red Hawks since the end of the first half. Albeit the Rams have only touched the ball once in that time frame. Handoff. Nothing there. Actually lost a yard that time. Sisto with the tackle on the TFL along with Johnny Costa, who got in there to make it a loss of 1.
Dyer's carry stopped in the backfield. Eddie Luis. For a loss of 1. He was up to 2nd and 11.
Second down, 11. Rams student section is quiet. Man in motion here. It is Dias. Here's the triple option again. Dias gonna go down to the field. Dias still on his feet to the 35 and past it. What a run. 31-yard gain for Dias. And they've pulled out that triple option now twice on this drive, and that time it gets a huge gain, the second longest run tonight behind the touchdown from Coffin earlier. Dias, the motion man again. They're going to try it one more time. It's on the ground. Oh, but Dias able to fall on top of it. Oh, my goodness. The pressure came, and Coffin didn't know what to do with it that time. Had to get rid of it for the designed play, and he should have got to the ground. It's a loss of 5.
Barnstable covers the fumble. The play goes for a loss of 6. 5.
That could have been disastrous for Barnstable, but great for LaSalle. And there was a lot of green grass if one of those two Ram defenders could have scooped that up. The bounces have just gone Barnstable's way here in the third quarter. And now a timeout called. It's taken by the Redhawks with 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. First timeout taken from either team here in the third. So the Redhawks, this is a complete 180 right now for them. They look dead to right on their first 4 drives with 4 punts. They have been unstoppable since their final drive of the first half, where they just ran it right down the Rams' throats. Big play, though, coming up, because the Rams forcing that 5-yard loss. Field position obviously huge in this game. Here's 2nd and 15. Following the timeout. End around for Dyer. Oh, what a tackle from Young for a loss of a yard. Said, get out of here. Got him low, and it's the second straight run for a loss for Dyer. Young with the big-time tackle, and now it's third down. They converted their last 2 on their previous possession. Those were their first third-down conversions all game. Here is 3rd and 16. Coffin fakes, looking downfield, got Kundal again. He caught it in stride. Kundal, touchdown. 40 yards. Couple of the Rams players colliding on that play too, but on 3rd and 16, Barnstable takes the top off the Rams defense and takes their first lead tonight. Unbelievable. Got a couple of Rams players down. Just one guy down. But that is a big-time blow, and the first passing touchdown tonight for Coffin. Longest passing play from either team tonight, and there's still an injury on the field. You hate to see it. It's Bearden who comes down the sideline. Second time he's been walked off today. Came back in after a scary collision earlier. That time looked just as ill-advised, and what a way to make a statement here for the Redhawks. Unbelievable. Here's the extra point, and it is good for Dias. 28-21. 21 unanswered points for the Redhawks. Unbelievable. We got to see what Sam Perry has now. Can they lead a game-tying drive? I mean, they've only had the ball once since the 2-minute mark of the first half. Seen their defense allow 4 straight touchdowns if you go back before that, but this game has turned upside down here at LaSalle Academy. Here's the kickoff from the 13. Young brought down at about the 33-yard line. With 98 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a huge drive for LaSalle. Huddling up. What do they have in their bag here? Perry has been good in the clutch this year. We saw him lead that game-winning drive against Bishop Hendricken in overtime a few weeks ago. He's going to keep it here on first down and let it fly downfield. Got Givens on the sideline, but just had to reach stride for stride. It was Logan Strunk, and now it's second down. Snaps Perry's streak of 6 consecutive completions. It might have been a false start, no call though. And it's Gomez left side. Gets a good run here, and Gomez gets a first down. His best run today, good for 11. Longest rush for LaSalle tonight. Final minute now here in the third quarter. Man in motion is Bearden. Perry's going to look that way. Over the middle this time. DeLuise, did he get held? They say no. They want a flag, and they're not going to get one. It looked like there was a hold there, but no call on Kayshawn Chisholm, and it's second down. And I thought that was pretty blatant on Adrian DeLuise right there, the captain. No call, though. Here's second and 10. Perry looking left, goes that way. Caught by Bearding, gets pushed out of bounds, makes the catch. Beat Dias right there for 7, and it's going to be third. Stops the clock with 46 seconds left. Fifth catch for Bearden. Two for 5 on third down of the Rams. They need this one here on 3rd and 3. Biggest of the game. Gomez is going to keep, and he's going to get it. Needed 3 and got 4. First down, LaSalle. A big run for Angelo Gomez that time. So we got time for one more play here in the third quarter. Barring a stoppage of clock, 20 seconds to go. Perry, play action here, fires downfield, got a man open, Mosley, the hat trick, touchdown LaSalle. His third of the night. Perry threw that on a rope. 45 yards. What a throw from Perry. With 5 seconds left in the quarter. Marino's extra point ties it at 28 apiece. And LaSalle, what an answer. 4 catches, 3 touchdowns for Jalen Mosley. .112 passing yards here tonight. Sorry, receiving yards, rather. What a play. And that's the stoppage of clock I was talking about, because there still will be one more play here in this third. Kick from Marino, turning from the 11. It's Dias, and that's going to end quarter number 3. Barnstable will begin the 4th here in a tie game at the 25-yard line. 28 apiece. We'll be right back here on Sports Nation. Here we go, 4th quarter action. One of these 2 quarterbacks will lead a game-winning drive. Who will it be? Handoff to Dyer, right side. Dyer's wrapped up for a loss on the play. DeLuise was the one who dragged him down. It's a loss of 2 on that first down carry. Dyer, who was just chugging for a lot of those yards that Barnstable's been able to have on this run, has had 3 consecutive runs of negative yardage. Your 2nd down, 12. Play action here for Coffin, looking and firing downfield for his man Kundal, and it's incomplete. Some great defense there from Johnny Costa. DeLuise had a chance at the tip. What a play from Costa, though, to set up another 3rd down. That's been the man all night. Costa, 3 catches, 72 yards. And the touchdown, actually 3 catches, 82 yards. And the touchdown. 3rd down and 12. Getting the play from the sideline, and LaSalle will take a timeout. Their first timeout of the half. Here's 3rd down. They've converted their last 3, including a 3rd and 16 for the touchdown last drive. Throws across his body. Oh, what a play for Kundal. Has to get some more yardage and does. Oh, he got the first. Unbelievable. That has been their go-to guy all game. They needed 12, and they get 15. First down. Unbelievable. Kundal on the cusp of an 100-yard game. Another 3rd down conversion. They're going to go quick back to the line here. Handoff to Dyer on 1st down, and Dyer plunges to the 43. Thought there might have been a face mask there, but no call. It's good for 5, though. Dyer with over 20 carries tonight. He has been the man on the ground here. For Barnstable. 2nd and 5. Stretch play, left side. It is Dyer. Going to cut back in and get a first down and a whole lot more. Down to the 44-yard line. 13 more there for Dyer. Now back in Rams territory are the Red Hawks. Let's see how they want to play this clock. Just keep on running that thing, and it's Dyer going to find the hole and maybe get a yard. That's all they'll give him. Got a little push at the end, though, there. Wow. Good for 3. He has been on a tear tonight. "25 carries for Jason Dyer, the senior. Not afraid to work him. Inside the final 9 minutes we are. Second and 7. We're going to give it to Dyer, and he gets a yard. Now here comes 3rd down again. This has been extremely friendly for Barnstable all second half. 4 for 4 on 3rd down this half. LaSalle's defense has not been good on the money down here in half number 2. It's 3rd down and 6. Fumble on the play. Coffin picks it up and throws it downfield. Incomplete. He muffed the snap. It was a good snap, too, and he just dropped it. So that's the 3rd down stop the Rams defense needed. Nobody's really moving. Is there a flag down? And he was out of the pocket, so it's not grounding or anything. Are they going to go for it? Let's see. I don't It looks like they might. Wow. They have not gone for it on 4th down at all today, but now Barnstable will take their second timeout with 7:45 to go. This is a huge decision here in a tied game, 28-28. This is a make or break play here for both sides of the ball. You've only seen one 4th down attempt today. It was a 4th and 2 play for LaSalle earlier, which they converted. They're going to punt. Here it is. And LaSalle's going to let it bounce, and it's going to get inside the 5. Oh, did he touch the goal line? Down at the 1. What a punt from Dias. Great special teams there from Dylan Hamilton, who pins it at the 1-yard line. That is where the Rams will begin this potential go-ahead drive. 99 yards from the end zone. They have a great kicker there in Quincy Marino if they get in range. But that makes this drive a whole lot different right there. Wow. Thought that Hamilton may have touched the goal line, which would have resulted in a touchback. He did not. He did not. So here it is from the 1. Just gotta get out of this hole right here. Perry trying to get the hard count. Doesn't work. Handoff. Oh, it's a safety. It's a safety. Oh my goodness. They tried the counter play on 1st down, and it gets blown up. Gomez tackled. And it's 2 points on the board and the football back for the Redhawks. Unbelievable. And that's not the play right there. Oh, man. I believe the tackle there was made by Kundal, who's been all over the place offensively. Oh, my goodness. And you saw Perry after that. He was upset. Now, that's the play they ran. Unbelievable. 30-28 now. What a play, though, from Barnstable, though. Taking advantage of the field position. I mean, the special teams work was great. And now here's the safety kickoff from the 20. Here it is. Dias from the 30. Looking for a hole. Dias has a hole. Jumps over the kicker and Marino, and Dias has a touchdown. Oh my goodness. What a return. Takes it back to the house for 70 yards. The second special teams touchdown we've seen today. And the extra point will make it a 2-score game. Unbelievable. And that is how quickly things can change in the game of football right there. Unreal. There's still 7:18 left, so excuse the clock we have right here. But LaSalle, they led this game 21-7. They have been outscored assuming the extra point goes in, 30-7 since. Actually, it doesn't go in, so it's a one-score game. They muffed the extra point. They muffed it. The snap was not put down, and that's a huge play for LaSalle now. Stays a one-score game. Wow. So now they're going to need a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it and potentially go to overtime. They muffed the extra point. That is a game-changing play. Josh Ferguson could not get the spot down. So here's the kickoff now. And that would have almost put it away. I mean, there's still a lot of time left on the clock, obviously, but that would have really made it tough for LaSalle to crawl back into this. Now they can take their time on this drive, at least, be more patient with the clock and what they're running. So I'm just playing from behind. Here's another squib kick. Goes through the hands of the Rams special teams player, and it's picked up by Young looking for a hole, and Young down to the 27. Went through the midst of Wilson Sherifant right there. Young able to help him out. It's okay, Wilson just needs a pair of gloves, but Young, the veteran, able to get it down to the 29-yard line. Like I was saying, I assumed the Red Hawk extra point would go in, but they have been outscoring the Rams 29-7 since the first half. Sharon fought a little bit upset on the sideline, and it's all good, man. Still a one-score game. Probably doesn't feel as sick as Josh Ferguson does, muffing that spot on the extra point. Empty the backfield here on first down. Perry looking left, goes that way. It is caught. First down for Mosley to the 46-yard line. His big game continues. Good for 16 and a first down. And I said, one of these quarterbacks would lead a game-winning drive. If Barnstable wins with the way they're winning, it actually would not be a game-winning drive for Coffin. But Mosley well over 100 yards now with 3 touchdowns. Here's Perry again on his first down. This one's low, but caught by Mosley. And Mosley gets out of bounds with another first down to the 43. Give him a dozen right there. Gain of 12. That is the 6th catch for Mosley today. He was really coming into his own as the season continues. I'm going to stop the clock because we're at 6.5 minutes, so ignore that clock for a sec on our screen. Here's first down and 10. Perry is going to step up and gets away from a sack, still going for a good gain of about 4 that time. And Perry, an underrated scrambler. We always see him, pull something out of his hat. That's 3 there. But he's probably the best pocket passer in Rhode Island. Definitely is Samuel Perry. 6 minutes to play. Rams down 8. Got to get 6 and then 2 more. Perry's thrown 2 touchdown passes today. Now looking, this one's tipped at the line and incomplete. And now it's going to be third down. Got bad there by Johnson, the senior. Third down. LaSalle 3 of 6 on third. Gomez the back. .5:44 to go and a flag. Are they counting 12 men? Yeah, they're going to count 12 men on who? They're going to wave the flag. Coach Cope was upset about that one. The referee thought LaSalle had 12 guys on the field. The back judge, and he just counted improperly there. Maybe he just killed some momentum too. 3rd and 7 for Perry. Why is the clock running before the snap? Perry pumps, throws. Low throw, Mosley makes the catch. No, he doesn't. Incomplete. 4th down. Now do you go for it? It's a one-score game. Do you go for it? And I think they will. Perry's been surgical tonight. Do they keep him out there? If you punt it away, there's a good chance he might not see it back with the way Barnstable's offense has been chugging in this second half. And they are going to go for it. Why are they running the clock between incomplete passes? That is not football right there. I don't know what they're doing. They run the clock again. 4th down. They need the 32 at the 40. Perry fires over the middle. It's low, but it's caught. Bearden, 1st down. To the 25-yard line. Gain of 15. How clutch is Antonio Bearden? What a dot from Perry. Big plays all season from that guy, from those two guys in conjunction. 73 yards on 6 grabs for Bearden tonight. 1st and 10. 4:40 to go. Perry looking left. Over the middle. Bearden's open. He caught it. And he's brought down inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal to go. To the 6. 19 yards there. What a drive from the Rams. A potential game-tying one. Perry, roll out to the right, looking, under pressure, slings it to get rid of it, and it's incomplete. And the clock down to 4:02. 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal.
The crucial play, the extra point that was not converted by the Redhawks, could potentially set LaSalle up to tie this game in a couple of moments. Thanks to all of our viewers here, by the way, on Sports Station. Almost 200 people tuning in. Send the link to everybody you know, because they do not want to miss this. 4 minutes, 2 seconds. 2nd and goal for Sam Perry. 3 receivers split out to the right. Perry gonna keep it himself. Sam Perry with the swagger and the 6. Touchdown LaSalle. And we are a 2-point conversion away from being tied up at 36 apiece. I told you he had some tricks in his bag. Run that football. And he gets in for the 6-yard touchdown. So now, 2-point conversion. They need it here. This to tie the game. Barnstable with 1 timeout, LaSalle with 2. Perry sends Gomez in motion. Play action here for Sam Perry. He's got some green grass. Take off and tie the game. How electric is this kid? 36-36. Oh, Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Don't think so. Unbelievable. Here's the boot, and it's going to maybe go out of bounds. Oh, it goes out of bounds. No. And he'll put the ball at the 40 or 35, whatever the high school rule is. We saw this a couple of weeks ago, too. Barnstable with a timeout. Salle has a pair. But the Redhawks have that run game to 35-yard. That's where it is. That's where it'll be spotted. .356, 65 yards away from pay dirt. Handoff. Dyer finds the hole and gets a good gain on first down. Picks up 6.
Dyer with the carry on the right side.
Good run there.
6, 7, 4.
Almost 30 carries for that young man tonight. He has been not a flashy guy. His longest run just 14 yards, but it's just consistent run after consistent run. LaSalle's defense has contained him to the short runs. Here's 2nd and 4. Pistol formation. Give it back to him. It's Dyer. Gets tripped up, and he is going to be a yard shy. 3rd and 1. Needed 4 and got 3. And here is another 3rd down. The 10th 3rd down tonight for Barnstable. They are 4 of 9 up to this point. 4 of 5 in the second half. And Dyer is brought down. He's shy by about half a yard. It'll be 4th and about 2 feet. And they're going to go for it. Needed a yard. He got about half of one. 4th down and a foot. Crowd is loud and stomping. Trying the hard count first, and are they going to use their last timeout? They are. Oh my goodness. They used their last timeout with 2:22 to go. They have no more. I don't know if I like that for them. 4th and inches, I think you just snap it. But they used their last timeout. Now they cannot stop the clock for the rest of the second half. Redhawks, you know, we thought the game might have been put away with the safety and then the subsequent kickoff return for a touchdown. That would have made a 9-point game if they just got the extra point. They couldn't. Here's 4th and inches. It's Coffin by himself in the backfield. They motion Dyer. Here it is, 4th down, end around. They're going to run it with Dias, and Dias didn't get it. Oh, what a tackle from Donald Young. Makes the play of the game. Turnover on downs. And why do you take it out of the hands of your best player, Dyer? I don't know. They give it to Dias and he loses 2. They need 1 inch. He loses 2. And now LaSalle, who had, very low probability to win this game after that kickoff return touchdown. They have a chance to win this in regulation now at the 43-yard line. Donald Young, who's had 2 tackles just like that. That was the first time Barnstable has gone for it on 4th down all game. If they lose this game right here, that's going to be a play that keeps them up all night. From the 43. DeLuise in motion from right to left. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Play action to Mosley. Perry over the middle. Got DeLuise. And he dropped it. Incomplete. And he can't believe it. Right in his mitts. And he can't hold on. And Perry put it right where it had to be. DeLuise, the fellow senior captain, can't hold on. 2nd down now. He was visibly upset with himself after that play. LaSalle can stop the clock twice, as I've said a couple of times now, I know. But just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, got a lot of fresh viewers here down the stretch as this game heatens up. From the 43, 2nd and 10. Perry is going to give it to Gomez with a good hold there, and Gomez picks up 4 on that play. Now it's 3rd down. Gomez, he's been steady tonight. 10 carries on the evening. .48 yards for him. 3rd down. There's a minute 43 on the clock, not 39 seconds. Perry looking, firing near side. It's caught and out of bounds goes Mosley for a 1st down. Down to the 26. It's good for 13, and Mosley, he has been unstoppable tonight. He's got 3 touchdowns, over 130 yards. And that's the biggest play for LaSalle on offense all game. A 12-yard completion to move the chains. From the 27, handoff, it's Gomez. Getting pushed backwards, and he's able to get to the 24. They're saying the ball is out. Barnstable says they have it, but the whistle was blown before. Let's see. They're going to say it's down by contact. The 24, good for 3. The Redhawks cannot stop the clock. They used their last timeout before their disastrous 4th down play. Here's 2nd and 7. The Rams can move this thing at their own pace. Try to get in range from Marino and the middle of the field. You'd imagine. Perry, quick step and throw. He's got Bearden on the screen, and Bearden cuts inside and stay in bounds. Bearden to the 15, still going. Antonio to the 14. He's still going. Down to the 11-yard line. And now LaSalle will take their 2nd timeout with 38 seconds left. Just kept on moving those legs. That's leg day 101 right there for Bearden. Got 14 more on the play. Now he's over 100 yards tonight.
Pastor Bearden brings us down to the 11-yard line. Fourth down to LaSalle, 1st down.
106 yards for Antonio Bearden here this evening. LaSalle taking their 2nd timeout. And they're very close to setting up Quincy Marino with a chip shot game-winning kick in regulation here. From the 11. Going to give it to Gomez, as you might think. Gomez is down to the 3. He lunges for the goal line. He lost the ball. I think he was down by contact, though, was he? What do they say? They do say he was down at the 1-yard line. The forward judge says he was down. And so is the near side judge as well. If Gomez, got to be careful there. Barnstable still thinks they have it. The officials are talking about it right here. And yes, it is going to be LaSalle ball still. Clock continues to wind down. There's still one timeout. Offense goes back on the field. He'll try to just get in the end zone here, you might think. And Perry once called that last time out, and Perry does call that last time out with 11 seconds left. He's telling Gomez, what are you doing? Just get down. We're right in range. It's a 10-yard run nonetheless. First and goal for LaSalle. All they need is 1 point. Just a field goal. And Barnstable, they have not lost a game all year. And this is one they're going to look back on and think we should have had it if they indeed lose this one. Marino will come out for the kick. This to all but win the game from 18 yards away. A chip shot. Marino, snap is questionable. The kick is no good. Marino missed the kick. Oh my goodness, no, you can't do that. He missed it. With 6 seconds left, and we are poised for overtime. How do you do that? Oh my goodness. Special teams woes all night for both of these two teams. Nardozzi could not get the spot down completely well. Marino, oh my goodness. Now LaSalle might look back on and say, how did we lose that game? Right in their grasp. Oh. One more play. Gotta be safe here. You'd imagine for Barnstable, here is the Dyer is going to just look to let it fly, is he? He just slides down. And we're going to overtime here in Providence. That is unbelievable. Who would have thought it was special teams that have brought us to overtime tonight? But the way overtime works, it is an untimed period. Each team will have a chance to score. They will go in snake motion, so A, B, B, A, B, B, A. If you know what I mean. So let's see who gets the ball first in overtime. 36 apiece. Overtime period. You know, you can't really tell what's going to happen here, but they're going to point one way. I mean, Which way is that? Who's getting the ball first? I don't even know. But we're going to see in a sec. Like I said, both teams will have a chance to score. Here in overtime, this is the second Rams overtime home game we've had this season. The overtime period will be on this side of the field as it was against Hendricken a few weeks ago. So the Rams 4-2 on the year. Barnstable 6-0. They had a chance to hand Barnstable their first loss in-state or out-of-state all season. This team averages 39 points per game. It looked like they had no chance of getting there in the first half. And now they're right on track to potentially have their highest scoring game of the season. Unbelievable. So they'll get the ball first here in overtime. Handoff, Dyer, he's stuffed for a loss of 2. Barnstable wants a late call. They're going to get one for the hit. And now it's 2nd and 12. So they can kick a field goal, by the way. You can do whatever you want here as long as it's the score. Just got to get a stop on defense to win the game. Redhawks huddling up. They've ran the ball all but 7 plays. Does Coffin have it in him to let it fly? Man in motion here. On the end around, they're going to do a trick play, throw the back of the end zone. It's knocked away. Mosley makes the play. He was looking for Kundal there. Hamilton on the trick play. Throws it incomplete. And Kundal, who already has a touchdown today, the only receiving touchdown here for the Redhawks, couldn't get one there. Now it's 3rd down. And Mosley makes maybe the play of the game right there. Marino wants redemption. He's watching patiently on the sideline. Here's 3rd and 12. Play action for Coffin. Rolling out right. Coffin throws underneath. It is caught. It is going to be well shy of the goal line there for Daniel Murphy. Got to the 6 for a gain of 6. That is the first catch by somebody not named Brady Kundal here tonight for Barnstable, and now it's 4th down. What do you do here? They're going to keep the offense out on the field. Just a little bit. This is maybe the game right here. 4th and goal. Coffin rolling out left, looking, nobody open, gonna take it off himself, and Coffin is short. He is short. Costa made the tackle. What a play from the Rams. And now all they need is a field goal to win it. They stop them in overtime. Johnny Costa with the play of the game. I've said that a few times already. Him and Jaden Nebot were there to make the play. Nebo making the play there for LaSalle. Now all you need is 3. We know how this goes. That's what we said a few minutes ago. So let's see what the Rams do. They got to get it in. Sam Perry has been electric tonight. This offense is in his hands. Looking for a game winner. Beard in the motion man. Perry gonna play action. Goes the other way now. Sam Perry calls game. He does. Touchdown LaSalle. It's over. Ten-yard scamper. His second of the game, and the Rams win it in overtime. On the Pinkout game, 42-36 your final.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. Have a safe ride home and good night.
His second touchdown tonight takes the Rams just one play, and Quincy Marino, take a sigh of relief, young man. 42-36. LaSalle in overtime, their second overtime win this season. And they do it in electrifying fashion here on a Friday night. 4 total touchdowns for Perry, 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. What a game here from LaSalle Academy. We had 2 special teams touchdowns, a safety, a lot of offense, a lot of ground game from Barnstable, and the first loss handed to the Redhawks here in 2025 comes at the hands of the LaSalle Academy Rams. 42-36 the final. Tim Duffy signing out. We'll see you guys next time here on Sports Nation. Next week, LaSalle taking on Cranston West on Halloween. Be there or be square. We'll see you guys then.